Hey guys, I'm still working on Asura. Once I get a clear in, I will show the team and all, but I'm working it out. So Bart is going to amplify the party, gain a job level, and graviton cannon for some crystals. Wait for this to finish. I want these crystals to go to Zahn. Okay, that was good. We're going to go ahead and jump Edgar now that he's amplified. The rest of the buffs we can share. Laswell Reagan is going to complete and then double Gleaming. Venera is going to Killer, Heavenly, and Magnus. Ferris is going to Pirate, Sildra, and Courage. Zahn got his LB, so we're going to go ahead and do that as well for double Mirage for the further safety. Alright, a lot of counters coming in. We're evading most of the party, but not everyone. Okay, it's fine. Okay, good. We did good here. Alright, let's see. Laswell Reagan is going to imbue Wind. Windy Bellows. What are we doing with Venera? Venera, we're going to come back to you. No, we're not. Venera's going to shift. We're going to do the Magnus. We're going to do Shadow Serpent and Shadow Cast. Bart is going to do Level Up. His cooldown. That was the wrong level. Yeah, Level Up, cooldown, and his Magnus. Let's see. Ferris is going to go to the base form and imperil the boss with Aero Cannon. And Zahn is going to Reflector. We're going to Reflector the critical, the killers from her, the element from Laswell, and we're going to spread. Okay. We've got 4 stacker Mirage now, so this should be fine. Excellent. Okay. Now we're going to limit with her. We're going to shift and darkness. We're going to go back to the base form and limit. Bart's is going to double. We're going to AR twice and Brave Blade. Zahn is going to AR twice and Absolute Mirror. Okay, here we go. Field is up. Start the real damage. Chain is built. Do the DPS. And there we go. Okay, so that worked out. What a pain of a boss. 2 billion. Blah. Whatever. Good enough. I don't care. It's fine. Took no damage. Got a perfect score in everything except damage dealt. That's fine. Okay, so let me show the team. Oh, I'm rank 2. Very nice. All right. So here's the team we've got. Let's see. Okay, so we're on the Wind party slot. I didn't know the boss counter with counterattacks. Like, wow. Anyway, so Ferris in the base form is not using any counters. We survived. The base form was built for pure damage, no evasion. We had 4 stack Mirage on turn 2, which was the only turn that she was at risk in the base form. She capped her LB, so there's her stats. She did 290 Esper, 200 Evo, 150 LB, and 4500 Magic. And then what she did, where's my little list? She did Sildra to power herself up, her Magnus to do her LB boost on turn 1, and then she did hit the boss to chain a little bit. And then the shift form is a full evasion. Full evasion in the shift form for powering up. A little bit of Esper fill with Behemoth synergy and bonds with the Aeons. And full evasion so she didn't die to Asura. Edgar, we started in the shift form. So he started in the shift form. He jumped on turn 1, no setup, just immediately jumped, no powering up. So he didn't need any evasion. 775 jump, 300 human, and he was the big boy damage here. But before we jumped, we got the amplify from Bartz. That cannot be shared by Zahn. Base form, last one, Reagan. We needed to get his LB filled quickly, so we've got, I think, 100% evasion, 95 evasion. So I took a little bit of risk. A lot of LB fill. We've got the base form, maxed LB per turn, 500 LB fill rate, and Craftsman's Secret Book because I didn't have time to imbue with Bart. So I went for a speed clear because Asura is a jerk. Mood Maker, etc. And then shift form. He only shifted on the kill turn, so he didn't need any kind of defenses here. There's his setup. He capped his LB. We've got 295 LB damage, maxed human killer. Mastermind's on, full evasion, so he's always safe. Call the Wild. Oh yeah. Call the Wild, Mood Maker, Paintbrush, full evasion, full. Actually, LB per turn is not important. Fill rate 775. Yeah, we actually did it on turn 1, so LB per turn was pointless. Well, there we go. We did his LB on turn 1 for Mirage. That's just for extra safety because some of these units were like risking it without full evasion. Bart's he leveled up and amplified on turn 1. He and did Graviton Cannon for some crystal drops for Zahn. He's I think a full evasion. He's 90% evasion. Yeah, so I kind of like went risky, which is why I wanted more Mirage as well. And then he chained with his AR granting skill and then Brave Blade a little bit. He was really low damage, to be honest here. He was mostly support. 200 human killer, and there you go. And then Venera, I think she only had 70 evasion. Yeah, 70 evasion, so I really went risky on her. But she had 6 stacks of Mirage, so she was pretty much fine. And she capped her base form LB because it's non-elemental. It allows me to go with Wind. 300 human, 300 LB damage. And then shift form is not evading. I didn't gear this. Well, it didn't matter because her shift form has 6 stack of Mirage. Yeah, so she did 4 stack of Mirage on turn 2, so everyone on turn 2 had more safety. And she didn't do anything in that form. So there it is. We expected the Cactuar boss. Gumi swapped it out with Asura. Her damage cap is 9.99 billion. I did not hit 9.99 billion, but I got perfect and everything else. So there we go. And then I am currently ranked 2. That will of course fall over time, but Tafu is ranked number 1, and the main list is not updated yet. Anyway, there we go. Good luck to the rest of you. I will be doing more clears later in the week or this weekend. See you next time.